Hi, everybody. Welcome to Retirement on Social Security. My name is Steve Hansen. Sorry it's been so long since we've last gotten together. As y'all know, sometimes life kind of gets in the way, and the best laid plans sometimes are not the best. So, with that, today, everybody, I'm just going to simply, this topic today is simply going to be stated: why is it so complicated? Okay, so the first one that we're going to talk about today, and yeah, I got a few notes, and I'm outside, so the wind's trying to, that was not blowing, is now trying to raise havoc. But you know, we've all been through, there were times where if you saw something on Facebook or online and you were interested in finding out information about it, all you had to do was give them an email address or your mailing address, and that was it. Now they want your phone number, they want your email address and your mailing address, and it just no. I know we've all done it when there's something you're really interested in, and you went ahead and put your phone number down. Well, crap, before you know it, you're getting calls from all over the place. And these places, as you well know, and if you don't, you will now, they sell your information, and that's how they generate capital for their business. But if I'm just on Facebook or Instagram or somewhere online and something pops up that I want information on, I'll give you my email address, but if I don't want to give you my phone number, I'm not going to give you it. And as you all know, that there's a lot of these that if you don't give all of the information, you don't get the information you're wanting to get. So, you know what? Tough cookies. I'm not doing it. I've been through it enough. I'm not doing it. There's a lot of car care products. There's a lot of home fixing things up around the house, making those things easier. No, I'm not doing it anymore. No, if I can't give you an email address or mailing address, forget it. The other one that we all go through, and I've heard, I'm sure several have talked about this before, but why is it when you call customer service, you have to go through a litany of nonsense before you actually get to customer service? First of all, as y'all know, you have to press whatever number for English, okay? And then you have to, at times, you have to put, what is it you're wanting to know? If you want to know this, this, and this, here's this information if this will help. But if this doesn't help, then here's this number that you press to get to an operator. And then once you press that number, then you have to press one more to go back to the information you're trying to call customer service for to begin with. And then, to cap it all off, once you get to a person talking on the phone, good luck trying to understand their English. I get it. Some of these companies outsource to India and all over the place. And so they have no real control over when you push English. Yeah, English is a worldwide language, but not all of them speak it worldwide real well. So why is it so hard for these companies, if you're that strapped that you can't hire an English-speaking department to take care of your customer service? Good God, how much money do you have to save to do that? So anyway, that is a gigantic pet peeve of mine, and whether it's credit card companies or whatever, you want to talk to customer service, but yet you have to go through a litany of prompts to, well, if you need this information, press this number, or if you want this information, press this number. And if these aren't the ones, then press this number. No, I called for customer service. That's what I called for, not all of this. And again, this has been a deal for a long time. But when you press English, you would like to be able to understand the English whomever's on the other end is speaking to you in, right? So why is this so complicated? The last one I'm going to touch on, and is something that I've been through today, and this is a wide-ranging topic, y'all. But I'm turning 65 this year, and as y'all know, if you're there in that, you know that if you're on if you're on Social Security, you have to take Medicaid and all the crap that goes with that. So right now, I pay a pretty reasonable price for my health insurance. Well, all of that's out the window, and my by the time I get done paying Part B, my supplement for that, and then your Part D, I'll flat out to I'm going from $160 to $368 for this crap on a limited Social Security income, and I make a little bit on the side with a part-time job I have. So why is it so hard? Back we had a president said, if you like your insurance, you can keep your insurance. And why is it that we get on Social Security? Okay, if you're on that, then you have to take this. Why is it so hard to be able to keep what we have? It's more affordable than what the hell the Affordable Care shit is that we got anyway. So, and this the last part of this topic I'll touch on is we now know, and I'm not picking on any particular party, political party with this, mind you, because this is across the aisle, but we waste billions of dollars on a myriad of stupid crap. Okay, so why is it so hard to allocate that money to the Social Security fund so that we have, yes, I will say it, government health care for the elderly? Okay, why is it so damn hard to allocate X amount of dollars when you spend billions across the pond for absolutely no reason at all? And we've all heard where this money's been wasted and all this kind of stuff. And again, it's across the aisle. But and so again, this is not anything meant to be political, pointing to one party or the other, because they both suck as far as I'm concerned. So just put that out there. But anyway, so why is it so hard for a person to get your information in the mail? Okay, and then I went and talked to my insurance agent because I wanted to make sure, because there's a myriad of information that you read and you see on out there on social media. If you do this wrong, if you do this wrong, or this or that or whatever. So I went and talked to my healthcare representative and got the straight answers, which I will flat out tell you, when it all else fails, go see your healthcare insurance professional to get the straight answers, so you don't make a mistake. I mean, a lot of us relish on wanting to, be self-sufficient and all that, but man, some of this stuff is such a mucked up mess. You really do need to take the time to talk to a professional. So with that, everybody, that's my rant for today, and I hope you all are doing well. And always remember, it doesn't hurt to be nice to people, but it might if you don't. Have a great day, everybody.